yeah, before we get started on this, I just want to give a couple of shout outs to Mr. Eliminator, for one, who is a personal friend of mine. Yeah, he comes around my house, we have a bit of a jam, record some stuff and see what goes on. Next one is MTP Sports. Yeah, he's amazing. He started out, I think he started out watching my tutorial or something and asked me a couple of things, and I replied to him, and then he released a video. I listened to his song anyway, the first one he released, and got to say it was a good attempt for a first attempt anyway. But now he's passed me in Garageband anyway. He's absolutely amazing. So right then, this is the first thing I'm going to show you for hi-hats. Right, to make this sort of sound, something along the lines of that anyway. What you have to do is open up something like a jazz kit that's quite nice hi-hats and cymbals and all that shite, and yeah, fix it a little bit. Well, not fix it, but make it better. For compressor, I've just used the standard drum kit Titan, and there you go. I think that's, can't remember if I've changed anything there, but yeah, that's what I've done on that. It's got a 24 echo and 46 reverb. Oh yeah, another problem people are having as well is all the stuff you're seeing on my screen, or the sounds that I'm making, you can't seem to make. I think the problem there is you have a different version of iLife to me. Well, a different version of Garageband anyway, because I only have Garageband 08, I think it is, 08 or 09, one of the two anyway. I've actually got iLife 11 just next to me here on disc, but my Mac doesn't like reading discs, as I've said in the previous video, and I've still not been asked to get it fixed yet, so yeah, struggling on that one to update it and shite, but yeah, there you go. Right, yeah, so if you're not seeing what I'm seeing, there's nothing I can really do about it. You're going to have to try and figure out the differences between the GarageBands, or look at what they've done different on a page or something to do with GarageBand. But yeah, to make this sort of sound is what I just showed you. Just nice flowing hi-hats. And another good thing to do with hi-hats, especially, just be a dick and piss this around. Right, there we go. Yeah, what you do here is you flick this to the right channel, or this to the left one. It can be left on top, right on bottom, right on top, left on bottom. It doesn't really matter which one it is, as long as they're both on different channels, which will double it like that. But that's not what you want to do. Do something like, you don't have to do this, you can do it loads of different ways, but do something like, for this one, the second one down, I'm going to take out every other note. So there, just mute this, there, 1, 2, 1, 2. Pretty sure I've done that wrong, but oh well. And then for this one, the first note. Oh, I've completely lost track of this now anyway. Fuck it. Let's just get rid of some notes. Right, yeah, I messed that up completely by getting rid of every other note and all that stuff, because I can't really focus. What you do is that, so like on your right speaker it'll come out with a hit, and then your left speaker it'll come out a hit, and then left speaker it'll hit, and then right speaker it'll hit, or something like that, just so it's always alternating channels, so it sounds really good in headphones and well, on big speakers and shit anyway. Right, then what you do is you copy what you've just done here, and then you switch them like that. So say this one was doing I don't know, like a hit, and then that one was going to do a hit. Now it reverses it, so obviously hit and then hit on that side. And yeah, it just makes it sound quite good. You're not going to be able to hear the whole surround effect of it, but yeah, there you go. Hope that kind of explained hi-hats. Anyway, for snare, that's just one of my snares. I don't really like that one actually because it's got a bit of a cut off. But yeah, for the snare, can't remember. I think it's a techno kit. Nope, it's a hip hop kit. That's what I've done there. Compressor. (16 echo) and 28 reverb, and it should sound like that. For the bass, I don't think I've done anything there. No, I'm not doing anything there. I'll actually use a different one. See what this is. Right, that's not that bad. Take the bass boost off it now. Right, now where I work with it, so I'll put this on a loop here. Put it on a loop, there you go. Right, and then that should be somewhat of a bass. I'll just run through that again quickly. So for this, for a dubstep bass, I have that on a techno kit. Is this one bass big squeeze compressor? I've not actually tried to do that myself. Treble reduction. This looks just ridiculous like that. Echo nothing. Reverb 13. Right, that should be the basics to drums. Just hear this out. Yeah, see what you can do with that and mess around, make some tunes. And also, please stop asking about wobbles and stuff like that, and saying, can you give me all the measurements of the changes that you've made to make your wobbles, and well, how did you start them off and stuff like that. The idea in these tutorials is to give you an idea of how to do it yourself, and then obviously you go off and do it yourself. So coming to me after watching the tutorial and saying, oh, your bass sounds amazing, can you send me over how you did it and give me all the exact measurements and shit like that? Well, no, I'm not going to do that, because that means if you make a song, you're going to have a bass somewhere that sounds exactly like a bass in somewhere in my song. You should make your own up and see what you can do, rather than just nicking someone else's, because that's not really creative, is it? And if you're going to make your own song, you might as well make it from scratch rather than just nicking someone else's bass. But I'm not going to lie, I've obviously done it before as well. But that's different as well in sort of a way, because I've nicked someone else's bass, but I've also changed it, like added stuff to it or taken stuff away from it, and made it my own bass pretty much as well. So, and I promise you the next tutorial will be a lot better than this. Thanks very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, listen to my chowns, and see how I incorporate the stuff that I use into them. See you later.